Welcome, Thunder community, to another Thunder Talk. Today I've got some runners with us, and we're super excited for our cross country team and what they're doing, both boys and girls. And so I've got Carson and Liberty here, and they're going to talk to us a little bit about what's going on with cross country and stuff. And so I'm going to start with Liberty and just ask her how the girls' side's doing, and we'll move over to Carson and just kind of see where we're at. We're about halfway through the season, and so we're just kind of going to get a feel of maybe what they need or what they'd like, and then where we're headed. So Liberty, tell us on your side of what's going on with the girls cross country team.
The girls team is really awesome. This past weekend when we raced the Cadet Invitational, the girls varsity got third, and we only lost to second by 18 points, and our girls JV placed second. So it's really cool.
That is awesome, and that's a super hilly course. Like if you got out there to watch it, it's a pretty hilly course, and so that is super awesome and stuff. So how about the boys, Carson? Where are we at with the boys?
The boys have had a lot of injuries and sicknesses, so our races haven't been quite up there. But we have a lot of really young guys, so our potential is way crazy. So that'll be fun to watch in the upcoming races.
Yeah, as we kind of grow and get better as so we're about halfway through the season. We've been going since about, I know, you guys run a lot off season and stuff, but we've been going since about August. Where do you guys think, like team wise and things like that, regionals is in about 3 weeks. And so what are some things that you're seeing down the pike that you guys are excited about for the team?
On the girls' side, I think we have a very strong team, both in JV and varsity.
Sure.
So I feel we have a very high shot to win state, and also possibly win or podium at JV regionals and also at regionals for varsity.
Yeah, that's awesome and stuff. And so, in cross country, in the regional meet, they calculate how many runners?
5. So we run 7 and you score 5.
Okay. So in all those races, pretty much throughout the year, they run 7 varsity, they count 5, and that's kind of how it is throughout. So if you haven't been to a cross country meet and you're just kind of wondering how that works, that's how they calculate the times and the placings of the team and stuff. Yeah. Carson, how about you on the boys' side? You said young potential there.
Yeah.
So where do you think the growth is right now, and where are we looking to end?
So our major goal for this year is to qualify for state, which is 4th at regionals.
Okay.
So we have a super hard regionals of some teams that are just out there and crazy fast. So we're gonna have to put together a pretty good race there, but I think we can do it. We definitely have the potential to do it if we get everyone together and just go for it.
Yeah, and it's kind of funny. People don't realize this about cross country. Everybody thinks of running as an individual sport, right?
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
But if you really look at cross country, there is a super strong team dynamic if your team wants to place, right?
For sure.
So what's kind of the idea behind that? Like what are your strategies, or what do you guys think of team wise?
Well, for the girls' side, a lot of our girls are very same pace for varsity, so they really work to push each other in the race because it's hard running by yourself.
Yeah.
And so when you have someone else there that and that can push you, it's really easy to go faster and pass everyone and do really well.
And it's really about those kids kind of in a pack getting up to the front. Is that what you say?
Yeah, so for the guys, we kind of have different strategies. There's some sprinters, and then there's some hardcore, just let's go out there and start out slow and then push the pace, which is Noah and I. And so we kind of see each other at different points throughout the race, and so we can kind of say, hey, let's get it right here, and kind of push together. And so we all kind of come in at similar times.
Sure. And so there is actually, if you really get down to cross country and look at it, there's some strong strategy in there, team wise. Obviously the individual component is there as well. Everybody wants to do better and do good and stuff. We got about 50 kids out, somewhere in there between 40 to 50 kids. And we're about 3 weeks out from regionals, 3.5 or something like that. But this week, what would you want from the community as far as just, support or come out to a race? Where are your races at?
Well, this week we're racing Thursday at North Valley at the Cougar Classic.
Okay.
And, running may sound boring to watch, but if you just come out and watch, it's really exciting. Like
Yeah.
you're running all over the place, cheering on everyone. You see sprint finishes, you see people pushing past each other up hills, down hills. So it's just a cool race to come and watch. And so what do we want from the public? Like,
Yeah.
just come see us race.
Just come watch it race.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, if you've kind of listened to these over the last few weeks, we've been really talking about a theme of just being a community and just coming out. So if you have never been to a cross country meet, this Thursday there's one right here in Colorado Springs that our team's going to be running at. Get out and watch them. I would encourage it. I know everybody else would. You're hearing it from the kids. They would really like just that support. You know, just for a little bit. You know, you don't come out, watch. You know, 15, 20 minutes of it, and that would be awesome. Regionals is down at Monument Valley this year. Again, same place as last year, so if you get a chance, get down there.
Academy.
Oh, regionals is at, they did change it at Air Academy. And so if you get a chance, you know, come out and watch. But we'll get those schedules out, look at a week at a glance, things like that. Today, just as a highlight, we've got multiple events going on. We got a ton of home events this year, or this week. Please go out and see. We got 2 weeks away from homecoming, but just get out and watch some kids this week. We'd really appreciate it. So thanks to the cross country team. We wish you well.
Thank you.
And we will be talking to them, and hopefully we'll see you on the course. Thanks.